All right, man. Welcome back to another episode of Creative Control with your host, Keon TCG. That's the creative genius if you ain't know what that means. And today, I got KiKi, Marie, and Keary.
Keary Alaniz.
Keary Alaniz, okay.
Yeah, it's a hard name to get.
I know, you feel me? So, you just came back from a show in Columbus.
Yes, sir.
How was that? We talked about it a little bit, but how was that?
It was good. It was good. We basically opened for the show. It's a competition, so we were going against different people. But, you know, we basically were for crowd control, we were like the crowd warmers. And we got to see some cool people. We seen Kente Cowboy, and he spoke to us. Yeah,
man. Shout out Crowd Control, Kente Cowboy. Highlight. It was so nice meeting them and the other artists.
They shot first time in Columbus?
Performing music, isn't it, as a duo?
This isn't my first time performing in Columbus. I opened for Montana 300 and at Junior's bar. Junior's is some college. It's about a what is this? Ohio State.
But as a duo, yeah.
But yeah,
I'm sure we'll come back.
I mean, I did a duo with my ex, with Zay May. You know, shout out Zay May. And
that show was lit.
Yeah,
I seen the video.
But this is, this time I did it when, got to perform as a duo with my engineer.
Okay. Yeah, so you produce her music?
Yes, I produce her music at least from like the last almost a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
How y'all come together? Y'all both from Dayton, right?
Yeah, so I went to a open mic. It was a poetry slam. I didn't know anybody there at all. I felt like a fish out of water. I was just like there to just try to just have fun, honestly. And when I saw KiKi go up, I was the one person in the crowd just jumping up and down. Wasn't I, KiKi?
Yes, that's crazy. Like it was like a couple days after my birthday. So you guys know February is a really short month. My birthday is February 26th. So, this year I'll be 26 on February 26th, but I'm 25 right now.
So I met her last year and instantly was like, yo, her music is dope. I heard her do Attention. I just remember that one line, I ain't going through no pregnancy.
Yeah,
y'all having babies because y'all bored. I ain't going through no pregnancy. And it stuck with me, and I met her afterwards. Was like, I have to work with this artist.
Yes, so I always, been the Team FTK girl. You feel me?
Oh, fuck them kids.
Yeah.
Like, what? That's funny.
But, we love kids. I mean, I'm viral on TikTok, so shout out to the kids because I love y'all. I just don't want no infants right now. I'm good on all that.
No unplanned no unplanned kids. Like, for me, I'll say without
I'm the
the
same
marriage.
way. I'm trying to wait as long as I can until the time right. But, I forgot to mention, we got Jenga. If y'all trying to get scraped up, we can play that as we speak. But
okay.
Yes.
You gotta look. This is how you do it.
You have to explain the rules.
Yeah, so look, you pull from the bottom. I pretty much anything underneath it. Yeah, so that way you can pull it, and then you put it on top.
Yeah. I just did this in Louisville, Kentucky. I had a friend out there, and we went to this place called it used to be called a sex dungeon.
A sex dungeon?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Was it like?
But
it's like a museum, or what?
It's not that no more. But it was. It used to be I guess back in the day. But it was. Dang, I wish I could think of what it was called. But it's in Louisville, Kentucky. So.
I feel you.
From Dayton, it's 2 hours away. It's probably a little bit longer from up here.
So, how long you been making music?
The first time I made a song, I was with my dad, and I was a kid. I was 6, and he put me on the track with him. But I made another song in 6th grade, and I was just saying stuff. I was saying me. Say anything. I was saying anything. So we're not gonna count that either. But high school, I started really making songs kind of, and then I'll just say my first real made song with an engineer did it. Shout out McNiff. I did that with my ex Jared J. It's called Hold It Down featuring Jared J. It's a cute love song. We did it for Valentine's Day 2020.
So cause I see you be going crazy on social media. What was the first song to really start going viral?
The first song. That's a really good question. Like, okay, the most viral song is Attention. That got 4.6 million views on TikTok. My handle is Crave, KiKi, KraveKi. Yeah, but my first song to go viral probably it be like it. It's a good question.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a hard. But I think the very first song that really really went viral though, it went viral in December 2022. I was 24. And yeah, it was Potential. And like I just felt like I had potential, so I named the song Potential. But I was like, they see potential, so they fear me. Cut my shit up so all my haters can hear me. Them hoes said they go with me, still they did shit and still they came near me. Cause I mean like,
Look, you see what I mean? Like when I first saw her going, I was like, oh my God, she got go. And everything you were saying was inspiring.
thank you, Keary. Thank you. And you're awesome. Like, you know, you had like a big, you looked authentic. You had like a whole lot of hair. I'm like, this dude's jumping and his hair's just flying everywhere. Cause you got really, really long hair.
Yeah.
Like longer hair than most females.
I see you do a lot of shows and do you ever get like shy or like, cause it seems like you just be like, you always putting yourself out there, you always dropping. Do you ever get like shy or you just don't? You just be like,
Yes. To be honest, actually, like when I first start off, before I make that move, like let's say I'm doing a YouTube video or something, like, okay, so when I was 21, or was I 22? I was one of them. Anyway, like it was 2020. We had did like a YouTube thing challenge, and they was like, what's the freakiest thing you've ever done? And like when you first starting like to ask questions, like when you gotta go up to people and ask questions, when you first start, you gotta get yourself warmed up to do it. But once you in there, you just going up to everybody. Like me, like when I was younger and I used to like, you know, girls shouldn't do this, but like let's say I see a guy that's fine and I'm trying to pull them. You feel me? You know, I'll just, you know, I'll warm myself up before I approach them. Even though I shouldn't say this because, you know, girls shouldn't do that. But, like, in my younger days, I was
do what though?
Approach people. Like,
Why not?
because, you know, people say wait for the guy to come to you. But I don't like that because sometimes the ones that come to me is, like, not my type. So it's like, no, why would I, no, we're gonna pick the ones I want. But sometimes I get lucky. Like I was at this club seeing Bernice Burgos. You know who that is?
Nah.
Okay.
That name sounds familiar though, but nah, I can't put no face to it.
She's a model, like a video vixen on like DJ Khaled's music videos and stuff. But she had came to Dayton on Christmas 2021. Yeah. Yep. I was 23 and like it was a dude in there. He was from Cincinnati and he was 22. And like he reached out to me first. So I was looking at them the whole time. They actually went to me first. I was kind of geeking, but you know sometimes it don't work like that. Like you know you gotta you know do it the other way.
Gotta shoot your shot sometimes.
Yeah. Nah, something like just like you like doing that, like being somebody who do go after what they want. It kind of reflect like it showed why you got kind of the buzz you got and like where you like how you in the position you in because you go after what you want. So
yeah,
like, nah, that's a good trait to have though.
Right.
Yeah, the outgoingness does get you far, don't it?
Yeah, it's confidence. That's what it is.
Yes.
Definitely confident.
So what's kind of like the mission or like the goal with this whole music stuff for you?
Ooh, that's a deep question. You got an answer for that?
Yeah, for sure. Is it my turn on the Jenga?
Oh, I done forgot all about it. Yeah.
Is it my turn? Because I'll go and then I'll answer the question real quick.
You're going too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go too.
Okay. I never did Jenga with 3 players.
Yeah, I played the giant Jenga before with.
Go like this, right?
Yeah.
That makes the next level. So the goal with this, to me, like, and then to put it in perspective, I work with KiKi. We travel to different states, different cities, trying to network with other artists and perform in different venues. So we get an experience, we're making connections, but the above all thing is we're getting known and spreading our brand and our name without anybody doing it for us. Right. And I think that if we actually get known and could get like some fame, some buzz by ourselves and nobody doing it for us, it's that much more valuable to us. Yeah, facts. Nobody's holding it over our head. It's like we just building it the old school way. Like,
it's good that y'all traveling and going at like different places. Cause a lot of people like they'll just post online or something like once or twice. So for y'all to
yeah, I know. Sometimes it feels like for example, this was about 2 weeks ago. We went to Canada.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, KiKi had ordered her passport. She didn't have one before, but luckily it came just in time, and we were able to cross the border into Sarnia, Ontario, and we got to perform outside the country. I think that was the first for both of us.
Yeah, that was like my first time in Canada. Now I do have family in Canada. They're from New Brunswick, Canada, so that's a different province. But yeah, my grandma was born and raised in New Brunswick, Canada, so I got a lot of aunties, uncles, cousins that live in Canada. I am Canadian, even though no one can tell, but I'm Canadian.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that was cool. It's just making moves like that. It's like, you know, steady grinding, pacing ourselves. Like, you can't do too much because you basically mess up your money. You would basically burn yourself out. But at a steady pace, going to another city, doing another showcase, another performance, like, I feel like we're getting somewhere.
Okay. As far as like speaking of the money, have y'all found like a way to monetize the music?
Yes. I've gotten paid on TikTok. I've gotten paid on Instagram. I've gotten paid on DistroKid, and I've gotten paid on United Masters.
Damn. Yeah,
and, you know, this some good spill for the ones who's trying to put their music out. You know, y'all can use them apps.
What's like? Well, I want to ask you two questions. First, I'm gonna go off what you just said. What's like some tips you can give somebody who do want to start getting paid from their craft or from their music in general?
Oh, this is fun. The best thing to do is try to get people in your background. Try to dance in front of people. Like, be really, really outgoing and like just make sure you make a TikTok dance and literally like do it in front of people. Like, try to get behind you. Try to get a crowd behind you, because like naturally people just come up to me, like especially like the youth, like minors. They really will just see me dancing at the mall and just come up to me. Like,
just join in.
Yeah, it's happened on multiple occasions. But sometimes it's not like that. Like, sometimes they be around my age. Like, when I was 24, it was 3 guys that came up to me. They were all 21. And they all danced with me. Like, and they had asked me to do, like, a YouTube video for them. They had asked me to rate them, like, 1 through 10. And it was kind of lit because, like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And we, like I said, that's the song Potential that they basically made me viral. They were all 21, but made me viral. Like, so you got.
So what did they play your song in, like, their video or something?
It was on my page. They just danced with me.
Okay.
They was like,
and they just
it was like
crazy.
I was like me. Then like it was like all 4 of us. You know, like I was in like the middle, kind of.
The other question I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think it is about you or your music or just your platform that makes it go so viral? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like dating back to that. It's like the fact that I'm outgoing enough to be amongst anybody and not care. Like, I get more hate comments than an average person, and anybody who sees my page, they'll notice like you get more hate. But if you look at the people that have made it, you notice it's very similar. Yeah. Like, okay, the view count in some of my videos is the same as like actual celebrities. Yeah. You notice like the amount of hate I get is the same as you'll see a celebrity get. Like a lot of female rappers get more hate than anybody else. Because, like, when it comes to male rappers, people are scared of males. They'll think a male's going to kill them or something. But they go hate on the female rapper because they know a female ain't going to do nothing. They know, like, we're less likely to go to jail.
Yeah, what Kiki showed me about haters, you know, and hate comments is when people are trying to, like, cut you down, you're doing something right.
Right. That's the way I see it is like that's just like part of the game. Like that just what come with the love, or like just having a lot of eyes on you. Everybody gonna think something different. Like you can't. Everybody ain't gonna just always be.
She told me not to block them because before I would get upset and I had the other mindset. But ever since, you know, Kiki put me on game with that, which was like, don't block those people. Like they actually mess with you. They don't even know how to take it when they see you.
Right. I see it as all love. Like at the end of the day, you interacted with my post, and that just made the engagement go up. But how do you handle that, the hate?
With the hate, a lot of times I get so many views that when people hate on me, like, or so much attention there, I guess, that like when people hate on me, a lot of people argue for me. So I watch a lot of, sometimes somebody comments something hate and I watch people argue it for me, so I don't even have to do nothing. Right. And when it's so many notifications, it's like I kind of don't feel like going through 13,000 comments, like especially when I get millions of views. Like it's just too many people.
Right.
Like I don't.
And they're not all bad comments too. It's a lot of them in there showing mad love.
Right.
Yeah, it's not always all hate, but you know, because I might start a post with 14 hate comments and get one love comment. Right. That one love comment will make me so happy. Right. And after all reading like trash, stop rapping, get a job. Right. I mean, like all that, like, and they'll see that I'm working. They'll still write good. Like some of these people, I'm like, what is going through your mind? Like y'all see, I'm doing a TikTok in a Walmart uniform. Like y'all gonna comment, get a job. Right.
Walmart's hiring.
Or they'll comment that.
That's
like
a crazy comment.
They'll see me go viral in Dick's Sporting Goods job and be like, I'm like, how are y'all gonna say that? Like,
and I'm working right now.
I'm working right now doing a TikTok. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I had a different come up, and I was always very impressed by Kiki's ability to like literally get paid off of social media and stuff. You know, off of what she does, which is amazing. But I had a different come up story. You know, when I was younger, I learned audio engineering. So I went to college and got a degree in like audio production. Oh, yeah? It's similar to kind of the stuff you do. I was focusing on music though. Yeah. And after that, I went into learning how to do live sound engineering. So I pretty much was like apprenticing, you know, moving around, learning from my mentor. And he taught me in this company, Exceptional Sounds, he taught me how to make it sound really clear. So because of that skill that I had, I was able to monetize, work with other artists. Yeah. You know, prior to me meeting Kiki, I was able to link up with other artists, singers, rappers and stuff, and get them recorded, you know, setting up the mics. Yeah. So for me, like my come up story was like just being so in love with music that it wasn't just about my music either. It was like finding other people, helping their dream come true too.
Yeah. No, that's what's up. Is it like, how's the rap or just the music scene in Dayton?
Now look, I like it. We got a little difference of opinion, maybe. I don't know. I like it. I think the music in Dayton is pretty cool. What do you think, Kiki? I think it's pretty nice. It's a few rap artists in there to keep your eyes on, and we got friends out there too. So.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's some people that are really talented, especially the people who do like R&B. I really feel like the R&B artists are really talented in Dayton.
For real.
I will admit that. Dayton is big, but it's little at the same time. Like a lot of people, like y'all. I mean, y'all hear this probably from all cities, but you know, when you're from a city. Well, I was born in Toledo, so everyone knows I was born in Toledo. Like my mom pushed me out her cooch in Toledo. You know, my mom and my dad, they were attending UT University in Toledo when I got here. You know, they was having fun in college. But I appreciate them having fun in college. You know, they did the right thing.
Is your family pretty supportive?
Yes, they are.
Shout out to
just,
parents.
Yes, you just see my dad performing with me.
Yes, I've met Kiki's dad, Impact the Truth Teller.
Shout out Impact the Truth.
I see where she gets it from and all that, you know. Growing up in the studio, it's really cool seeing a mom or a daughter and her dad in the studio together writing songs.
Yeah. That's what's up.
I can only like just picture it, like being a kid growing up around your parent rapping. That's gonna like light that fire up.
Would you say he was a pretty big influence?
Yes, my dad, he gets 60,000 views, and his page is Impact the Truth Teller again.
What does he do? He rap?
He raps.
Okay.
Yeah, his song Keep Winning has 60,000 views, so over 60,000.
Yeah, he's a nice dude. We did a song called Adventures in the studio over in my home studio, and Kiki's dad came over and he kind of was just like sitting in on the session. That felt to me like a special moment for sure.
Yeah, he did, and he's in it a little bit. Like he made the ha noise. On Adventures.
Yeah, he's in an ad lib.
He's in an ad lib. My dad.
What's like the inspiration behind your music? Cause your music, you got like a unique style. It's not really like nobody else's. So what's like kind of the inspiration?
You know, like if I had to pick someone.
Yeah, or like you don't gotta necessarily pick something. Like maybe it's just I don't know. Like, is there anybody who kind of?
Yo, my inspiration is my parents too, man. They don't really make music, but their story is just inspiring to me. The fact that I think about my parents and what they did in their life, it kind of like pushes me to be like, I gotta be something great, even if it don't, whatever it ends up being my destiny. I just want my journey to be like as significant as it feels like my parents was, because my dad's from Mexico and my mother is from Ohio, and they somehow met up through fate in Texas, like on a bus one day, like on a bus stop, and like they met in Austin, Texas, which is like the music capital of like live, the live music capital and stuff like that. So it's just, I feel like it's my destiny in a way, and my parents' story inspires me. Just the randomness and the fact that I'm here feels like
big in music too.
Nah, they have not ever done music before, even though they're musical people, but not really. But I did grow up in a musical family with my sister Olivia being a songwriter. She was playing ukulele and guitar from like 14, 15, writing songs. And we were all playing music together. When I was 14, I was learning drums, piano, and guitar all at the same time. So growing up for me was like a musical household. My uncle was in a band, and to this day, he still plays in a reggae band with my Aunt Patrice. So like my family is like really musical, and I get to go see them perform live downtown at the Levitt Pavilion every summer, because they're like really known in the Dayton music scene. They're called Ja Soul. It's the reggae band's name. So just having that family background, bro, is just really like, I wake up every day and I'm like, I was really meant for this. Like I wake up and see my instruments in my room, and I just can't stop.
Yeah, I'm definitely inspired by my dad. Like everybody would say, I'm my daddy's daughter. Like I'm his firstborn. I'm the first out of his kids. He got it's me, then my brother. He's 23, and I'm gonna say shout out Cameron. Shout out my brother, because we really, even though he born in 2000 and I'm born in 98. It's like we grew up together. We grew up the same way. We feel like we the oldest. So, I didn't. As a '90s baby, being such a late '90s baby, I was 1 in '99. I was 2 in 2000. I didn't see anything in the '90s. So yes, I grew up in the thousands because I didn't see nothing in the '90s. Right. I was too young.
That's me too. Like I was born in '99, but I don't remember shit from the '90s, except for like I guess some of the cartoons I watched.
Yeah, you remember that in the thousands though. Like
in the thousands though. Like
this lady I did a song with, she go by Poison Ivy. She was showing me a music video she did some years back when she was in her 20s, and she was just saying like, and she was saying on the song, 80s baby, because she born in 89. She was like 80s baby, but I grew up in the 90s. 80s baby, but I grew up in the 90s. I said, girl, I'm going to remix that and be like 90s baby, but I grew up in the thousands.
Did you remix it? Did you make it?
I did songs with her. I didn't remix that song with her, but I've done our song together is called. We got our most recent song we did together is called Taxi, and the song that we did together that's out is called Adore. So it's Poison Ivy basically featuring me, Adore.
Who's like some of your favorite artists to listen to, and who is some artists you would like to work with?
I love Sexy Red.
Yeah.
She the same age as me. We're both 25.
I didn't even know she was 25.
Yeah, she's 25.
Yeah. I thought she was older.
Everybody says that. But I mean, I know I don't make music the same way as Sexy Red, but I just love the fact that she's the same age as me, basically. I also love Glorilla. I like Glorilla because she's close to age to me. She's born in 99, so, she'll be 25 this year. So, she's close in age too. So, I actually was listening to Glorilla before she blew up. So, yeah.
Yeah, I always hear the inspiration in your music because we riding together. Sometimes KiKi got a playlist on, and I'm like, yeah, I can see the inspiration. Like, you really got your lane cut out for you.
I also like Enchanting. I know people are not hip to Enchanting. You probably don't know who Enchanting is.
That's an artist?
Yeah, she's
Fire.
I want to say she's like 27.
What's like her style? I think is it on you?
Probably.
Her style is like she like whisper rap. She kind of rap like Cali. Like you probably know who Cali is. Had to hit him with that You ain't never heard
I don't think so.
Wow. He want my number. Had to hit him with that
Nah.
Okay. But yeah, like I like Enchanting because like she's like thin too, like
skinny.
Yeah, and like she's like about my complexion, and I know like sometimes it's harder in the industry. Well, I mean we do have somebody.
I don't
we got somebody brown skin within the industry. We got Sexy Red, but it's a little harder,
Man, if I could, man, I would produce a song for Lil Wayne, bro.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah, because I make beats, man. I make crazy beats, and I just know that I could make something crazy with him. And if I could do a feature with J. Cole, I would definitely do a feature with J. Cole. That'd be dope. And if I could get in the studio with Drake, I'd definitely do a track with Drake. And 21 Savage, I'd like to sit in on a session to just see how they write their stuff, bro. Because I just hear it. I listen to it all the time. Just like, man, that's what I'm working up towards.
I feel it. Would y'all like,
what they're doing.
How do I ask this? Would y'all want to be in the industry? Because I know y'all hear like, hey man, it's your boy Keon TCG. That's the Creative Genius if you ain't know what that mean. But you already knew what that mean. Look, man, so a lot of people ask me a lot of questions about content. They see the quality, they see the angles, they see the production, and they want the same thing. But I'm like, slow your roll, man. If you really want content that stands out in the sea of creators, man, it's millions of content creators. And what's really gonna make your content stand apart is the foundation. So listen, I dropped the ebook. It's called The Content Fix, man. What this ebook is gonna do for you is gonna help you get a solid foundation for your content. It goes over the one thing missing from 99% of content. So check out that ebook, man. Link in the description, and trust me, man, it goes over your why. It goes over your values and beliefs. It goes over your mission. What it really is meant to do is help you get clarity behind your content, man. So make sure y'all check that out. I'm gonna let y'all get back to this heat. Hey, I appreciate you for tuning in. Oh wait, did I mention it was free? The ebook is free, man. Like, it costs you nothing to build a solid foundation for your content. And I just had to mention that. Now enjoy your episode.
I say 100%. Like, some people are like, oh, if you get too famous or you get them looks and stuff, it's going to come with something. I'm like, bro, like, you sign a bad contract, you're just going to hold that L. But, like, for me, man, I've been grinding, I've been working. And like I said, trying to build like a buzz for myself, a name for myself, so I can just have the most leverage that I can when it comes to my time, But just being patient and just working towards my time is what I believe in, versus just doing the complete most to just try to get a deal ASAP. Yeah. You could call that selling your soul. You could call that like whatever you want, compromising your beliefs. That's something I'm not willing to do. because I know I don't need it. Like, I'm just gonna keep pushing.
Right.
But then again, it's an angel and the devil on my shoulder, right? Like to the point that I'm at right now, the angel on my shoulder is like, yo, you could hit mid-30s and still have like a J. Cole career. You could be like Jid in them, and you could, rap about real stuff, stay conscious. But then the devil on my shoulder is like, oh man, but you could wild out. Like, them guys you went to school with, or, them guys you grew up around that got that label deal and stuff. You know what they're talking about. They're talking about
Right.
like all this, violent stuff. And you could just do that. You could do violence and do aggression music and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, but sometimes I really want to get in the studio and do an aggressive song. So there's nothing wrong with that. But it really is like it's a duality of like, should I just start wilding out so I can get a deal ASAP? Or should I just be cool and just make my way to the top, no matter how long it takes?
Right. Okay, let me ask you this, because how do I preface this? It's like, would you still keep doing it even if you never made it to the top? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I at least want to get to a decent level with it. You know what I mean? I mean, there's this thing we talk about, you hit age 30 and still not successful rapping. Should you just leave it alone?
Right.
But like I said, that's where the angel kicks back in and is like, you could still pop off later in life and get recognized for all the hip hop that you did. Yeah. So, I mean, still doing it for the love? Always, man. I do this for the love. Anything extra is a bonus. Any of the money I made off of rapping, off of recording and producing records, that's all abundance. That's just adding to my wealth as a person.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say. Like, as long as you love it, I don't think it really even matter. Like, if it, like, a deal ever come from it, or, I don't know. I feel like you're going to find out some way to just keep doing it if it's, like, true, if you really like it.
Yeah, I mean, life itself for anybody, bro. You could be trying to become a plumber, like a electrician or something. It's not going to be easy, bro. Everything that you do is a journey that's hard.
Yeah, it's going to have some type of challenge to it.
I hope people recognize that about musicianship and us being on the road trying to build a name for ourselves. It's like, it's not all easy. Sometimes you might see rappers, getting looks when they're young, getting certain looks when they're young, but you don't hear about them later. And sometimes people get the wrong idea about artistry, and they think, man, artists are scammers. They just doing the most to get on and doing the most. But like, really, man, artists is working super hard, no matter if they get to the top or not. It don't matter what you do, though. You're going to be working hard in this life to see success.
I feel like music, especially like for underground artists, I feel like it's challenging. Like, it's like, especially if you like passionate about it and you want to get paid from it, I feel like it's kind of difficult to get paid and to kind of build that buzz. But I don't know.
Well, working with others and building a community is definitely getting us closer to where we want to be. Yeah. And not being afraid to get out the city limits, because nothing's going to happen just staying in your hometown.
Oh,
so.
you're nothing. I would want people to know, like, just staying in your hometown. Like, if you don't take the music somewhere else, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's pretty close.
Man, look, we live in a day and age where, like, people pop off on TikTok and Instagram all day, every day, like, changing their lives and stuff like that. People just want to act like that's impossible. But it's so real. Yeah. It's so real now more than ever that it's like, I wake up every day and I'm just lit. I'm like, I do music. Like, of course I'm a blow.
The sauce, too, is, like, finding your own unique lane and style. Like, KiKi, you got your own unique, like, lane. Like, nobody, you can't really compare you to nobody, for real. So I think that's a big part of it. Do y'all plan on, like, moving out dating?
Yes, I do. Yeah, as
Yeah.
soon as I can. I live in a good area, though. I live in Huber Heights, so that's, like, a decent suburb. But I still, like I got my place at 22. I was homeless at 22, and I did the shelter for 3 months. Like, I did a program, Daybreak. And Daybreak is for people 18 through 24. So I did Daybreak all the way to 24. And, like, they took us on trips and stuff. Whatever. Anyways, I was just saying through the shelter, I got my place.
Like, how did that happen? Like, becoming homeless? Like, how did that come about?
Like, I was having, like, family problems. Like, your parents get sick of you, your mom gets sick of you, your dad gets sick of you, time for you to grow up. So I had to get a place. So one of my dad's girlfriends had drove me to the shelter, and I just got it on and popping since then. That I learned how to be on my own, being around them people, being around them homeless women, and they homeless boyfriends that was there, like, just learning what them people was like.
What did you like? How did you get out of that situation? Like, what did you do?
I just stayed down. I did, like I said, I did daybreak. I was lucky. When you under 25, you in a good place. If you homeless under 25, you in a good
But we hope you're not homeless and under 25.
We hope you're not, but I'm just saying that wasn't a good way to
Right.
put it. But they gonna help you. They gonna give you way more resources if you're under 25. And I was under 25, so I kind of had a nice at 22. Now when I was homeless at 19, it wasn't a nice experience. But we're not gonna talk about that way. We're gonna talk about 22. It was a decent experience. Like they liked my music in there, and I wonder if this is what it's like with jail. I feel like it must be like what jail's like. I never been to jail, but yeah, like the.
So how long did that like last?
I was in the homeless shelter for 3 months, and then I did good, and the people there liked me so much they gave me a free hotel. I had my own hotel for 3 months, and after I was in the hotel for 3 months, advisor, case manager, she got me a place. It was nice, and I got me, to this day, I still got it. It's a nice apartment. It's one nice loft, to be specific. It's a loft. And it got carpet. Like, it's nice. I like the way the counter's set up and stuff. Like, you could put stools there because it's like a natural type of. Like,
yeah, man. I've definitely never been homeless, man. Kiki's story inspiring for sure.
Yeah, I can talk about being homeless now.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about it when I was that age. When I was 22, I didn't want to talk about it because it's like, who the hell is homeless at 22? And I felt like, damn, I'm old. Like, I was 22 thinking like, damn, I'm old and homeless. This is crazy. And then they just talking about you're so young. You don't even know how young you are. And I'm like, dang. But then I'm like, I'm feeling young because I'm like, the people in here, these are some old ladies in here. Like,
we're proud of you, Kiki.
It was kind of like your mind state at that time. Like, was it difficult for you?
It was difficult, but once you just get used to it, like I started to get used to it. Like I like the homeless breakfast. They have you wake up really early, like 5:30 a.m. They have you wake up early as hell.
Like they make you? Yeah,
the ladies in there. You sleep in a room with a bunch of ladies, and they be snoring loud. I'm someone that doesn't snore, so like I prefer to be around. Like if I'm around somebody that don't snore. But yeah, like the ladies snore loud as hell, so they give us these little earplugs for the people who can't handle the snoring. I'm impressed by the people that can handle the snoring, but me, I needed the earplugs, the little ear things at night.
For real, that sound kind of awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this around the time where? Like,
this was 2020.
Was your music? Was your music kind of going up then, or was it?
I had just. When I was 21, that same year, I had did that Valentine's Day song with my ex. But my ex broke up with me because I became homeless. So my ex, he was kind of younger than me. He born in 2000. So, but yeah, we was going strong though. But we had a little down time like them. But when I got my place and when I got my hotel when I got my hotel, he got back with me. So, but it's another story,
Yeah.
My ex is like telling you a whole new story.
Yeah, but we proud of you, Kiki. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Keary.
That's a lot to go through.
Thank you.
Sound like you came a long way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I had my struggles. I used to struggle with like partying and just kind of like drinking too much. Like when I grew up as a kid, I was just like around the party scene all the time. So like from the age of like just too young, like just drinking and smoking a lot. And it's been 2 years and 8 months since I've had any alcohol. So I was luckily able to quit that completely and just cold turkey left it behind because I was tired of losing friends, losing money, just doing too much while drinking and stuff, just doing the most. So I quit that. You know, it's been 2 years and 8 months since I've had a drink. It's an amazing feeling.
What helped you kind of quit that habit?
So basically, well, all right. Mainly it's the fact that I got sick of the bull. You know, I got sick of just waking up super hungover and just feeling horrible. But I just realized I needed to do something to make a change in my life in order to progress. Like nothing was ever going to change. You know, and with that, bro, I can say what happened afterward. I can't really tell you why, but afterwards,
You can't pull from the top. You gotta like pull from one of the.
you gotta get it. Yeah, you gotta get it. But anyway, so man, after I quit drinking, I was able to get right back into music. I dropped a lot of singles ever since I quit drinking in 2021. So yeah, I'm about to start putting out compilations of every single, but I've been dropping about a song a week and stuff for almost 3 years now and stuff. So literally, bro, quitting drinking was just the best thing for me personally. You know, sobriety is not for everybody. And then I quit smoking weed too. So for me personally, just in my journey, my development as a person, I realized I was getting stagnant, bro. I realized I just wasn't really evolving as a person. I was just continuously in that cycle, you know, get drunk every day, get too turned. I was still making music for sure, but I just noticed the quality been going up ever since I got off of everything.
Yeah, I was kind of in the same predicament. So my thing was just weed. I would smoke weed every day, hella blunts a day, matching my niggas and just. But I kind of like you realize I could be doing way you can tell this shit holding you back. You can tell. So it was a little process, but after I put it down for a year, and that whole year I was locked in, I was focused, and now I wanted at that time I wanted some shit like this, but it's here now, but it's because of that sacrifice.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta make those sacrifices to get to where you're trying to go.
Yeah, man, that's a perfect word for it.
And a lot of people they don't want to make those sacrifices, but you got to sometimes.
Yeah, man. So I'm proud to say I'm 100% sober now. I don't do any drugs or alcohol, and it works for me. Realizing it now. I wish I would have realized it sooner, but hey, we all got a story.
Yeah, for sure. So what's next for the both of y'all?
We dropping an album for sure this spring. We about to finish it. We got some hits on there. We got Heat. We got Adventures, some more. But we working on some more songs, me and her. I know Kiki's getting back into doing her solo artist stuff. I'm producing for her. But man, we've been just locked in as a duo for so long now that we pretty much have a whole album for the people. So probably gonna present that here this spring in a month or two. But man, it's just kicking it up a notch, continuing to tour. Going to places that we haven't been to. I'm continuously working on music. I drop a song every single week. So far, I've been racking up a lot of plays on SoundCloud, and I just know that I'm building like a cult following somewhere in the world. I can see the plays coming in from all over the place, different countries and states and stuff. So man, what's next is the next level, and I just know it. I feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we've been, like I said, we've been performing in different countries and states and cities. So hopefully, hopefully next is we can turn this into money. Yeah. That's, hopefully we can turn ourselves into celebrities.
I would say you already are.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. A lot of people do consider me a celebrity. Today a kid walked up to me, a random kid literally walked up to me. It was they was like, "Hi, Kiki Marie." It was I love your music. I love your music. And someone else was telling me, people always calling me, telling me they kids love my, people will tell me, my kids love your music. I'll go to different states and people will come up to me sometimes.
That's what's up. You got a positive impact on the youth. It's big celebrities that they got an impact, but it ain't necessarily positive.
Right. It be for other reasons.
Right.
So, yeah, I definitely make a lot of kid friendly music, I'll say. Yeah, and I'm just gonna say, like, I'm happy, like, Keary's cool, and like Keary, like, shout out to the person Keary dates someone that's actually cool with me, because I know someone else wouldn't be able to handle like him.
Yeah, my girlfriend, Jay. I'm very grateful that she just, doesn't ever have no hard feelings about me having a bestie in the music industry, but
Like your other people in the past.
all right, yeah, we're not gonna go there, but yeah, we did have some trouble in the past, but yeah, not now. But yeah, it's a great thing to have a friend, and like it's cool. We have like a male and female like a co-op, that it's a thing we working on together. Like we in co-op mode when we do this, when we're working on this project together to become known in the music industry. And I feel like sometimes you don't see a whole lot of that. So I'm always bigging up Kiki. I'm like, yo, how many duos you see where it's like a guy and a girl, like we doing something different. We really bringing something new to the table. If we just friends, like we literally just keep it business.
Yeah, literally just business partners. Like, so me, now I'm on the search. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like he locked in, he got somebody. Me, I ain't gonna lie. This is not a good look for girls, but I'm on the hunt. Like, you feel me? But yeah.
Yeah, I got my boo. Yeah, love you, boo.
He locked in, but but like I said, it's cool though. All my exes, they got girlfriends right now, but it's all right though.
Why they exes? You should worry about them. You got locked in.
Yeah, you're right.
But we can wrap it up. It's about that time. But any advice for like somebody who wanna, get into the music or get their social media up? Or...
You wanna go first?
You can go first.
All right. Okay, so, all right, number one, all right, I'm gonna say this. You have to learn how to do something, because you don't wanna be that homie that's always hitting up like, hey man, I got some weed, I got a bottle, let's just come to the studio, but you really don't have nothing of value. Like, the very least, get raw at freestyling, take some pictures. Like, you gotta do something that's like applicable to what we're trying to do, like in the music scene. Because we all building and growing together. Yeah. So just learn something. Just get raw at something. If you start when you're young, at 16 years old even, which is still kind of late compared to some people, but if you start when you're 16, man, you're going to be raw by the time you're 25. You're going to be sweet at it. You're going to be like Keon.
Oh, yeah. Now I got advice. I'm glad you said that.
Learn
if you're going to do music, start as young as you can.
Yeah.
You want to start as young as you can and learn as much as you can.
Right.
The younger you start, the better you got, as a chance of winning in this.
I be wishing I started doing videos younger, like in high school. Like if you, it's kind of, when you young, you're not really worried about nothing like that though. Like, but I don't know. Today, it's like, it's young people going crazy. Clothing brands in high school and stuff, making bread.
Young people changing the game right now.
It's different. It's different.
And girls are too. You know what I'm saying? I say to the other guy rappers, like, man, work with girls, bro.
Lil
like,
RT is winning.
Lil RT, oh God.
Oh yeah, he's crazy. I like his. I actually like his music. Like, a lot of people were offended. They were mad offended by the stuff he was saying that it was out of pocket. I actually thought he sounded pretty cool.
He definitely hard.
But yeah, work with people, bro. Like, diversity, bro. Yeah. Like, I was in the music industry doing audio engineering, and I was always just like, man, this is like a boys club, like a boys only club. Like, we're the female engineers and producers that, like, I would love to inspire anybody to come up, start making beats, engineering, whatever. Pick it up and learn something, because music is, you're gonna have fun no matter what.
Yeah, it's a lot of different lanes in it too, from singing to engineering, producing. It's a lot. It's a lot of lanes. But I appreciate y'all coming on though.
Thank you.
It was a good episode. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, Keon. Thank you. Thank you for having us. Can we plug our socials real quick?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Let them know where to find y'all.
All right. So my Instagram is Kiki Marie V. That is KiKiMarie V as in victory. My TikTok handle is Crave Kiki KraveKiki. My YouTube is KikiV, so KiKiV as a victory.
And all my socials are the same. It's just my first and last name, Keary. Alaniz. But if you just search Keary, I'm like one of the only people named Keary that does music. I'll probably come up first. But yeah, I'm the same on all socials, Keary Alaniz.
So, anything else y'all want to know or to leave off with?
Oh man, I used to go by K-Blast, but you know, that's a whole nother story. But it's crazy because another artist blew up under the name K-Blast. So then I just switched to my birth name. Even though it's hard for people to say, I know they'll get it eventually. But yeah, man, shout out K-Blast. I got a royalty check like for him using my name, which is just crazy. Yeah, I've never said this in an interview, but just might as well just say it because it was just weird that I was getting royalty checks for somebody using my name. So, but I just switched it over to my birth name because nobody can take that.
Yeah, I am the main artist, Kiki Marie. There is like one other artist, but she only has one song. So yeah, and you know, there's another Kiki Marie that pops up, but that's not me. When y'all see Bingo, Kiki Marie, you know, she's a diabetic that does, shout out to her actually. Hope she,
Talking about the underwear model?
Well, I'm not at that one yet. I wasn't even there. I'm at the diabetic Kiki Marie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I didn't know
I
she was diabetic.
Beats, I really, anyways, Kiki Marie, the diabetic one. I hope you beat your diabetes if you can. Praying
Shout
for
out to
you.
all the Kiki.
Respect.
And
Kikis.
and to keep doing good at bingo. The other Kiki Marie. Let's talk about this underwear model. No, like she's beating me on YouTube. When you look up Kiki Marie, if you like until you click on one of the songs with it, like if you click a song with it, I'll pop up. But the Kiki Marie that pops up first is like
It kind of burns when someone takes over your Google search.
yes.
And then when
like
they
she
search
took
you on Google, it's like somebody else takes over.
The porn star Kiki Marie took over.
Porn star.
Yeah, a whole
They said underwear model. I thought she was
a whole porn star.
And she's older. It's an older lady. Actually, the
thought she was an
diabetes Kiki Marie is an older lady too. Like they're all like older than me. So, but I'm sure there's some Kiki Marie's probably younger than me. I just don't know who they are. But the famous Kiki, the other ones.
Nah, eventually, when they type Kiki Marie, is gonna show you.
Right, it's coming soon. We gotta take over. Now, if you put in Kiki Marie rapper on Google, I will always pop up. It's all over me. Or Kiki Marie musical artist on Google, it's like me taking over the Google.
Yeah.
You just gotta add the word musical artist.
Yeah, but y'all gotta look us up. We got a lot of dope music. We're bringing the wave from Ohio to the world. Y'all really gotta look us up and check out our music.
For sure. Well, yeah, I appreciate y'all coming on. Yeah, that's the episode.
Appreciate you too.
Thank you, Keon.